This is a pandi to move.
It's definitely not the easiest thing to move around.
But I think it's slightly easier when compared to the multi and the Africa. Because
it's short. But
once it's moving on the feet, I mean when you're pushing it, it's easy. Instead of the initial push, everything else is easy.
Like,
but the initial push...
Like if you buy this bike in any other country, there's an option of a reverse gear.
In India, we don't have it. It's an accessory. I don't.
Even as an accessory, it's not available in India. So, like in the other markets, there's an accessory button here. You pull it down, and with the help of your starter button, you can move the bike backwards with the starter motor.
Unfortunately,
we don't have that. Any which way, it's okay to push.
We are Indian. We build strong.
Are you serious? Yeah. You compare yourself to a German guy, and you say you're strong.
अंदर से मजबूत हैं हम. This. We purchased this bike as a pre-owned. So it has already done close to 3,000 kilometers and we got the bike service done. I mean, it's first official service. So the cost of the service is 6,788 plus 4,772. So that is close to 11,000 rupees, give or take. And that is quite reasonable for an 1800cc bike.
So again, if
the only things we have changed in this is oil filter, gasket ring, brake clean, BMW service and underwash cleaning. That's it. That's about it.
So basically, if you go for a service for any of the premium bikes, give and take, it will cost you about 12,000. No matter which brand. Maybe for a Honda might be a little less, but for any bike which is close to that 1000cc mark or anything in that category. So basically, that is what it is here. No matter which premium bike you own from any brand, it will cost you about 10 to 12,000 rupees for a service. Maybe for this slightly smaller segment, about 8,000, but that's the basic figure for your charging. Or the figure you are charged for your service.
So as you can see, we did not change the brake pads, the rears and the front, and we have a approximate for the rear brake pads. I mean all the 6 brake pads. It will cost you close to 25,000 rupees to change all 6 of them. So that is quite expensive. I mean if you get it done from the showroom itself. So 25,000 rupees, I don't think so it's worth for brake pads. So you can always go for aftermarket and probably you can cut down the price by like what, 50%?
I guess so, approximately. Some good brand like EBC and all.
So see, as you can see, these brands, if you can come forward. So as you can see, the brake calipers are branded BMW, but BMW will never make brake pads. They outsource it from a company called Brembo or Nissan or few other third-party manufacturers. So they just branded as BMW. So you can actually order your brake pads from these third-party manufacturers and slap those brake pads and you'll save a lot of money. In India especially, you will get EBC brake pads quite easily and they are quite effective as such.
Okay, for the people who want to know a little bit quirks about all BMWs. All BMWs which we know have electronic issues. No freaking idea why. This is no exception. Already at times the key is not detected. It is, I don't know, some problem with BMW and all their motorcycles for a very long time. That's been the case. Particularly pertaining to this bike, I want to speak about a few things which this bike is mind-blowing, okay? First, if you come closer, anybody at any point can open the fuel tank. There is no lock to it and this thing is heavy. If you hit somebody with this, they will die. It is that heavy and that hard. So yes.
If you drop the bike on someone also, they'll die, right? 360, 350 kgs.
Yeah, another quirky thing, okay? This bike is designed or engineered to shake. It shakes. No matter what you do, no matter what you can, when you're in a standstill, if you can give me the key in the pocket. I was shifting between first and second leg for ages. So you see this, the diggy dance. It wobbles when you start. It shakes because Boxer, known for that. And even after that, when it started, when it's idle, look at the handlebar. It shakes. It is designed to do that. This shakes. It is designed. It is mind-blowingly amazing.
And that's because the engines are not equal.
They're firing order. Not equal in the sense, okay, I'll take the camera from Srujan. The Boxer on this side is slightly further ahead than this side. I don't know how many of you have ever noticed something like that.
You can notice from the What are the protection headers? The exhaust
The
headers?
length, any which ways. Once you know it, it is evident. Like even when I put it here, you see that I've put it right in the center of the bike. You can see that is further ahead than this side. Obviously, they cannot make a crank which is effective, which goes that way, and it's not symmetrical. In short, so when you notice that, it feels very strange. This is an air-cooled engine, air and oil-cooled engine. So when you go in traffic, it gets hot. I'll turn this bike off. Okay, even when you turn it off, jiggy, stop. It gets hot. It gets really hot, and the bike overheats.
And it stops.
And it stops. Yes. All you can do is
Wait for it to cool
park
down.
on the side of the road, leave it, wait. And the good part is, on the rider's leg, it is not very hot. You're lucky in that sense. The heat doesn't come onto your body. But yeah, if you or anybody accidentally touches any part over here when it is hot, your skin is going to just melt away.
Chipak jayega,
Huh.
to be correct.
It'll basically stick to the engine head, cylinder heads. And the design elements, man, on this bike. We've spoken not enough about how this bike looks. You know, if somebody asks you where is this bike made, the answer is very simple. Come here. And there is enough of places where it is written Berlin built, Berlin built, Berlin built. It is unginnit. It is shouting, screaming.
Can I say something very controversial though? This is a BMW bike made to look like a Harley.
Harley. And Harley also has a bike
Made to look like a
the competition to the most successful
1250
BMW bike
GS.
ever, the GS 1250.
So Harley is making an adventure tourer right now,
And BMWs are
is making a cruiser.
cruisers. So that's how it is. But you know, a lot of people have already asked us, why did we choose this bike over the bikes like
Rocket 3, like the Rocket 3.
Rocket 3 ho. Even in this bike, there is a bigger which has a huge fairing up ahead. It's called the Transcontinental. Why did we choose this? We will answer that really shortly. And there is a huge reason why we've chosen this over any other bike. And you will know the answers real short. But for now, the minimalistic design of this bike, because there is hardly any wires which are poking out. All you see is two cables which are out from either the clutch or the brake, and two cables here. Everything else is routed very neatly in this bike. There's not a lot of clutter, and it looks old school. It has got some alag charm to it. So that's what has basically, in short, lugged us towards this bike. And one final thing, to know what brand it is, you know the number of BMW logos on this? Do you want to count? 1, 2 here. And Berlin built, I would consider this also part of BMW. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, okay, 17, not 18. 17, which I could count, like just with looking at the bike. And this is actually the first time I'm counting it. So BMW is proud of this machine, man. They have slapped their logos literally everywhere on this bike.
I can see 18. 18 is right here.
It's still hidden.
It's hidden. It's here. Right behind the headlight.
Huh. BMW is definitely proud of this bike. And we
We
are
are-
very proud owners of it as well now.
So which one you pick? That or this? That or this?
I'm going. Bye.
That or this?
Bye.
That or this?
Bye. See, now the Two Brothers Garage has got a Super Sport, it's got a Cruiser, it's got a Cafe Racer, it's got a Adventure Tourer, and it's got a Sports Tourer. 5 different categories mein sabse best bikes. If you ask me one to pick, I would not be able to. I would definitely not be able to pick one among these.
At times I tend towards the Thruxton.
At times I tend towards the Thruxton, at times I tend towards this, at times I tend towards this. The other two are haulers basically, long distance haulers for us. These 3 bikes are love.
आ गया ट्रेन, vlog खत्म.
Bye!